Alright, this is actually take 3 of this video. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of the salon and let you know what's going on here. Keep in mind this is, we're still a little bit ways from opening. But I'll give you an idea of where we are right now as far as some of the work we have to do. There's still a lot of work ahead of us, but it can be done pretty quickly. So as you come into the salon, of course the paper will be off the wall. You'll come into the left, you'll have the reception desk. With someone working behind it, TV, which will have either some kind of news source on it or TV, whatever. We'll have some kind of entertainment. It can also be hooked up to a computer to offer like a digital price board. Not sure if I want to use it for that or not yet. To the right over here, we're going to have a beauty bar, which is a place where typically the ladies can go and kind of redo their makeup, reapply it, just kind of check themselves out in the mirror. These are the walls that have come in right now. They're 8 feet high, specifically designed to be 8 feet high, so we don't have to get permitting as far as ensuring that there's sprinklers, which you see here, and that kind of thing in the rooms. It's more of a divider than a room, as well as the equipment that's going to be used to set those up. You can see the green color that we've chosen for the wall. We're going to have a khaki brown stripe, almost the color of the walls is what I'm picturing. Around the middle there, the walls themselves will be painted a little bit darker shade of brown with a green stripe. And they'll be put in right over here to create dividers for the tanning beds, so it's semblance of privacy for those who want to lay down and tan. The tanning beds are in really good shape. They, we got a piece of wood back there. 32 bulbs each in each bed with a maximum exposure time of 20 minutes. By contrast, the home tanning units that most people buy typically only have about 20 to 24 bulbs. You simply step in. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn this on for a minute so to give you an idea of what they look like when they work. And it's not good for the camera apparently because of the UV rays, but there you go. Come in, set yourself in. The fans kick on automatically to help ventilate the inside. We will have a fan hooked up to each one to ventilate the inside where the person's tanning, increase airflow. We get the doors will go to the walls. These are the signs that will be placed over the Hollywood Tans logo on the stand-up units. I'm going to move this for a minute and give you a look inside the stand-ups. This is the this is the 60 booth. We also have the booths that come in 54 and 42. The difference being the number of bulbs in each booth. The 60 is the one I've been showing off. Not really sure why, but here we go. So you step inside this little room, and it's tough to show on the camera, but there's 2 rooms here. The first room you step in, it's a dressing room where you can disrobe, get yourself ready for your tan. Then you step into the other little room, which has the tanning bulbs. 6 walls. In this particular unit, each wall has 10 bulbs. 2 little straps for you to put your hands on so you tan your underarms. Those 2 black things are both speakers. Over here, this is audio control. Volume for the speakers. You can have it turned off all the way up to volume number 9. There's the light on the BlackBerry. About time. There's the room again with the lights. Give you a better idea what we're working with. Above here is a giant fan that kicks on when the booth comes on to increase airflow. You can choose to have the fan on or off while you're in the tanning booth. Light just went off again. There's a switch for the dressing room to turn that light on and off. And this switch is important. This is the system on-off. If there's no time set on here, thing sucks. It'll kind of like an emergency override. This is our T-Max manager. This is the unit that will be hooked up to the computer system at the reception desk. The receptionist will program a time in this booth no more than 8 minutes. Client can come in. You see these 3 little buttons. One goes up, one goes down. They can lower it. They can take it down all the way to 1 minute. They can't raise it more than 8. They can't raise it more than what the receptionist tells them. Every client that steps in to turn the booth on, they hit the green button. That starts their time. And they're set for their tan. So that's the little tanning room. We have 8 of the stand-up units, 4 of the 60s, 2 of the 54s, 2 of the 42s. Then in here, this is one of our instant tanning. These are not nearly put together yet. I mean, the booths themselves are put together. They're powered by Mystic. I've got that gentleman who needs to come in and try and help me hook these up. Power does run to these 2. When we turn the power on, the breakers are switched right now. But here's our wall divider for the dressing room with the big HT, the Hollywood Tans logo. That opens up. You step inside the smaller room. It's metallic. It's really ugly. There's not much to it, but that's where the tan actually happens. It's a 6-second tan. So you're given a 6-second burst of spray, and that's what happens. Going to the back now, there is a door that will be installed here. We just took it out for now. These are the ventilation units that will be in the spray tan booth. And what they do is they suck the particles out of the room. So it sprays and then it gets sucked out, so you're not kind of swimming in that lotion. The color of the walls is similar to the color that was here before, kind of just a drab orange. We will be painting the back area. Back here to the tiles don't match. Our big exit door, I'll step back here and show you some of the work electricians have done. See our dumpsters, it's full of installation from the other day. So our box is this silver one. This is the one that initially had the fire not too long ago and was replaced within 24 hours. And then this is ours, which is new. This will be our second meter. We're going to actually have 2 meters service running through here, as well as this big box to provide more power to us. So I'm bringing it back in. By contrast, the panels themselves, this is a circuit breaker. Probably familiar with it. That's what most of them look like. The new one, I'm going to do with one hand here, is this. Now, you can't really see, but there's nothing on this side. These are going to control all of our tanning units, as well as anything new we've installed. And the beautiful thing, one big master breaker on-off switch, which I'm not going to play with now. So that's where all that money's been going. When we go back out, I'll show you the work they've done on the booths themselves, too. I'll take you inside the bathroom, which has been kind of Chase's project. Again, with the same color green, paper towel, that towel won't be there. Toilet was disgusting. If you've seen the pictures of the toilet before, it's clean now, it's white. Sink, paper towel holder, me, your host. Kind of going with a 3-color scheme in here, where there's the blue, green, and the brown. Probably be going possibly with this brown on the outside for the walls for the dividers in the tanning rooms. So you sit back here, this is going to be our little stock room / break area. These are what the bulbs look like for the unit. The person that was in here before did some not so good things, and he was growing some not so, legal plants on these things, which is now filled with our stuff. Moving into the office. Sorry, I know that's grainy. Here we got a work table, which is just right now covered with different lotion samples I've been getting. We have the Splash Hustle, the Ultimate Dark Tanning Formula. So I'm going to show you the lotions. I'm going to actually show you the lotions we'll be selling, and they're up here. 9 different types of lotions that we're selling. First being Secret Rapture, Bombshell, and Believe. All of these are high-end products. Each bottle, which is 13.5 ounces, will retail for $60. They all do different things. This is just simply what's called a bronzer. Makes it a little bit darker. This is a cooling bronzer, so when you're in the tanning unit, you're cooled down. It's not quite as hot. This is what's called a tingler. It's the exact opposite of the cooler. It makes your skin tingle. So we got those. On our midline, we have Love Junkie. We put these on here. We've opened these. We're going to be using these as samplers for the employees and my friends so we can get reviews. Drama Queen, and then Addicted to Love. Again, here we have Addicted to Love as a tingler and a bronzer. This is just simply a tanning formula. There's no bronzing agents in it, so it moisturizes the skin, and then a dark bronzer. These are retail for $40 a bottle. Then our low end, or not low end, our economy range, we have Emerald Bathe Mojo, which is a hot bronzing sauce, a tingler and a bronzer. Definitely Dark, which is simply a tanning lotion, again, a moisturizer. And then the Dreamboat, which is a bronzer. And these will retail for $20 a bottle. Wholesale, well, I'm not going to say it because it's on YouTube. For samples, I've received probably 60 different samples, and I've broken them all down in different bags. Once I've tried all these, and my friends have, we'll be able to try the samples and just get an idea. Here's the desk, which has been a mess since the get-go. I really haven't had a chance to clean it or anything. Over here, we've got the work that was done by the plumber, and that is a big piece of it. Hang on. This door does work. I'm going to be flipping this door backwards, so right now it opens on the inside and it ends up hitting this little desk. Let's go around back. A lot of the stuff that we got, too, from the Hollywood Tans, Like literally their entire office was put inside a box, and we get to have that now. Coming back out to the main area, behind the tanning units up here, you can kind of see, none of this is in here obviously. This is what connects the tanning units to the power. So there's literally, not much movement back here, there's literally no like plug. And what each of these has as well is an emergency disconnect switch up there, which is high enough that we shouldn't really be able to use it without a step ladder. But that is really, you know, in 10 minutes, the same run through I've been giving people that I know who come in and actually look at the place. So we're getting there. We're plugging away. So there you go. Any questions? Let me know.